ladies. I hope you guys are doing well. We had a great week last week. My husband was off, and we really didn't push ourselves that we had to get anything in particular done, and it was just really, really nice. So anyway, everybody is back at work, back at school, all that good stuff this week. So as you know, I told you in the last video, we're going to start homeschooling in the fall. And so I really want to, between now and then, to get my house in order so that it's just simpler when we're homeschooling. So I thought, what better place to start than the kitchen? So I am going to just really quick, not taking all day here or anything like that, because I need to run out and do some errands. But I am going to go through my kitchen cabinets and just get rid of things I do not use because I just feel like it's taking up space. It makes it harder to put things away, and things are just kind of everywhere in the cabinets because the kids do help to put stuff away. But I feel like that we just need permanent homes for things. So I'm just gonna start on one side and work my way around and just get that done. I also, this morning, I started the dishwasher with 2 cups of white vinegar, and anyway, just letting that clean on the inside because I thought that needed a good cleaning. So anyway, all of the dishes are done, which, is a good feeling. So I thought it was a good time to do this since everything was in the cabinets and I didn't have to worry about, I know everything is there, so I can look at everything at once. So let's get going and see if we can get this taken care of. Now, things still need to be cleaned. I'm not cleaning today. All I am doing is just going through and trying to weed out what we don't use in here. And then another day I'll come through and clean everything. But I am excited to get this done. So I did my junk drawer yesterday, so thankfully I don't have to do that. And actually that wasn't that bad. It took me like 5 minutes while I was on the phone talking to somebody. So that was super simple. I do want to show you, I don't think I showed you last time. Let me show you what my oldest daughter gave me for Christmas, and I was so excited. So she gave me this teapot, and I just absolutely love it, and it whistles, and I love hot tea, and so this, I have used this every day, and it is just fabulous. And so anyway, it just makes me so happy when I hear the little whistle. And then with my Cricut, I got a mug press recently, and so I've been making, or tried to make a mug, and so I made this one for my daughter. Hey there, hottie. But it's hot tea, but anyway, like for Valentine's Day or whatever. But it turned out okay. I used a different material on it, and I think I'm going to go back and make another one with something different. However, I will tell you, I did put this in the dishwasher and it did fine. So I was super excited about that, but I wanted to learn how to do them because I wanted to offer them on my Etsy shop. So anyway, I am going to, keep working on them till I get them exactly right, and then I'll put them on there. But anyway, well, let's get going with the cabinets and see how far we get. All right, so we're down here in the floor. I think the sun is not good there. Let's see if you guys can see inside my cabinets. All right, so this pots and pans. Let's see if I can, there you go. So let's just get everything out because I think that's the best way to go about it, and see what we've got. So we've got frying pans and stew pots, and I don't know about you. The beginning of the year is always like, that's when I want to do stuff like this. Like I'm just ready to get rid of stuff at the end of a year. So let's see how we do with all of it. I do use this little flat thing quite a bit. What is it, a griddle type thing? So we'll do that. Oh, this top to my crock pot is not even supposed to be in here. That's supposed to be somewhere else. So, and tops, I just don't do a lot with. All right, so I have my cast iron. I'll leave that in there because that stays right where it is. All right, I'm putting all my tops over here, and then I'll decide which ones I'm gonna keep. Something broke off there. All right. Goodness, they just keep coming. Who knew I had so many? Okay, if you know anything about me, you know I have a large family. Look at my tiny little frying pan. But I will tell you though, the kids love using this thing to make one egg, and they just get the biggest kick out of it. So I'll have to keep the little frying pan. It does get quite a bit of use. So later I would like to come in and maybe put down some liner on here, kind of wipe it up and put some liner where the pots and pans have kind of scratched a little bit. But I'm not going to do that today, number one, because I don't have the liner, and number two, because all I'm wanting to do is just get rid of stuff today. So I am keeping my large pots, and I think I'm going to keep them down here because I use all of them. I like all of them, and so we'll keep all of that. All right. Now, and it may look like a lot. Oh, sorry, you can't see. It may look like a lot to you all. But you know, when you have a large family, I cook a lot, I need a lot of pots and pans. All right, so I'm gonna put my frying pans here where I can reach those, and I am putting saucepans up here. Now let's see, I have different ones that go with sets. These two go together, so they stack nice inside of each other. And then these three go together. But the only thing, then my handles don't really want to cooperate when it's that tall. So maybe we'll just put the doubles up there. All right, that's my little one I make tea in. And then we have our little one pot wonder there. All right, I think I'll put this one underneath my frying pans. All right, well, good deal. Well, the only thing that I didn't put back in there is my the tops. So two of the tops, I don't even have the thing anymore, so we can let those go. And let's see, a bag. I don't know why that's in there. I don't, you know, some of them I just don't even know what they went to. So I don't think we need to keep it if we don't know what it goes to. I would like to have one top is really all I need. And the biggest one seems to be this one, just to cover stuff when I need it. And I'm just gonna let the rest of them go. All right, so that turned out much better there. I can get to everything, and I know where, whoops, I'm not doing too hot with the camera today, ladies. I know where everything is. So we have this stack that's going to go. Now, real quick, over here I have this, I need to have someone come video. I have this that pulls out, which I really like, and I keep my 9x13s there, and or my casserole dishes. So that's fine. I like those there. They're easy to get to. These are all of my cereal type bowls, ice cream bowls, that kind of thing. But they're all kind of disheveled. And I have all different kinds. And then back here, everything from my junk drawer decided to fall down. So I will go through all of that, but that certainly doesn't need to be in there. So, all right, let's start putting these back. I'm going to keep these here. These all stay. We use every single one of them. All right, good deal. Now, moving along, let's see what's in my drawer. Ooh. That's quite a mess, isn't it? All right, let's go through this. Okay, cheese grater, which has this little part that goes in it. Then I have this cheese grater, which I actually really like, it has parts that go with it and stuff, but I just got an electric one, so I really don't need this one anymore. So I think I'm gonna let this go. And this should actually be over in the Tupperware stuff, so put that over there. I don't use these tops at all for my tea pitchers. This went with my cheese grater, so we'll put that over there. All right, so I have all my little rolling pins, which I do keep down here because I feel like it kind of keeps them out of the way, because it's hard to find a place for rolling pins. My goodness. How do you end up with food in the bottom of a drawer? All right. So that one won't stay straight, but that's okay. So I'll keep those in there. Cheese grater. And I keep my measuring cup in there. And my lemon juicer. And that's all that's going to go in there. All right, these two up here are towels and dish towels, so they're fine. Now, let's look under the sink. All right, so earlier this morning, kind of what got me started with all of this is I threw away my dish drain that I had under here, like the, you know, that you put your dishes in to drain or whatever. I just never use that. And so I just lay them on a towel if I'm washing some. And so anyway, I thought, you know what, that's just taking up space and I'm not going to use it. So let's see what else we have under here that's not supposed to be under here, or that I'm just not going to use. Okay. All right, so bleach I do use. Keep that. And my Wright silver cream for cleaning silver, I do keep, or I do use, but I'm going to put that in the laundry room, as well as the Goo Gone and this Goop hand cleaner. So those can go somewhere else. So this is for the dishwasher. That will stay in here. All right, what type of, oh, I have Johnny's dry shampoo under here to make him smell better when he's in the house. All right, I have air fresheners. We'll keep those. This is my soap dispenser. It does not go under here for fall. It actually needs to be cleaned out and then put away. Okay, so I do have this, but I think I don't use it all the time, you know, where it just like goes poof, you know, and puts out the little scent. So I think I'm going to move this to the laundry room with my candles. And that way, if I want to start it again, I can, but you know, it doesn't have to be under here. All right, the pink stuff I love, and the Power Paste I love. So we're going to keep both of those. I have this adorable little cow that you put a sponge in, and he is super cute. I'm just sort of done with that phase of decorating with that, so I think I'm going to part ways with him and let him bless somebody else. All right, pledge will keep. I'm just going to get all my little brushes together. I think I need a container to put those in. All right. Oh, I have a new one of these, so I don't need that. I don't really have a trash pile, though. All right. This I'm going to get rid of because I don't use it. All right, Clorox wipes. Clorox wipes, not only do I use, I think I could use one right now under here. I know we said we weren't going to clean, but this is just kind of, it definitely needs some liner under here. But, well, this isn't doing a whole lot, so I tell you what, we'll just clean it later when we can do a little better job. All right, more Pledge dish detergent. Okay. So this is for the bathroom, so it really doesn't need to be under my kitchen sink, as well as the toilet cleaner. I don't think that needs to be under there either, because that just means I have to walk further to get things. So we'll move those to bathrooms. I will keep the Pine-Sol under there. More bathroom stuff. Well, you know, I really didn't have much, did I? Okay, so I do have, whoops, uh-oh. Well, I just broke the top on that. That's nice. Okay, well, I'll need to find something else to put that in. It's the Mrs. Meyer's concentrate. Okay, so we'll leave the Windex. We'll leave the spray. We'll put some cleaning things over there and kind of do the, let's put Pledge on that side. And dish stuff in the middle. Okay. All right, well, now I just need something to put my brushes in. So let's grab that. All right, so I found the cutest little crock that I had that I wasn't using, and I just put my brushes in that so that they all stand up there. And I also added the dish tabs back down here because I had them sitting up on the counter. So that's it, all done there. All right, so I'm gonna get this other stuff put in the bathroom that I pulled out, get the stuff that's going in the laundry room put in there, and then we'll tackle under the stove. All right, so I took everything out of the other cabinets and just put it out here so I could see what I had and like put like things together. And so I'm just gonna go through it now and decide where I want it to go in the cabinets that are left. All right, guys, so I got all of that done. Got the island cleaned back off. Those blue bowls over there are gonna go somewhere else. They're Granny Harris's and they're really old. And so I'm not comfortable like serving food in them because you don't know, like lead or something like that. So, but I do like to use them for decoration occasionally. So I'll keep them, but just not, they don't need to be in the kitchen. But anyway, that's all I have time for right now because I need to get to town to do some errands. And so I'm going to wrap it up for today. And thank you so much for joining me. I'm gonna, when I come back, even though I probably won't video it, the only thing that I have left are like the utensil drawers to do. So anyway, and under the sink over there. So not much left. I'll be glad to get it done. And I just feel better about it. We got more space. And so anyway, we'll pick it up again Thursday. Hope you guys are having a great week and I'll talk to you later. Bye.